Jamshid and Long-Ears, the great Central Asian cook-off. The sun rises over the village, bathing everything in warm, golden light. Jamshid helps his grandmother bake bread beside a glowing clay oven. Next to him, a fluffy rabbit Long-Ears nibbles on carrot peels. Grandfather smiles. They say there's a great cooking festival in the city this year to find the best chef in Central Asia. Jamshid's eyes light up. Then we'll go, Buva Joan. I'll cook your Plov recipe with Long-Ears as my helper. The old man laughs. Remember, my boy Plov isn't made with fire, it's made with love. Long-Ears hops proudly onto the table, wearing a tiny chef's hat. The trio prepares for the journey, packing traditional tools. The early morning light streams through the open doorway. A final, reassuring wave goodbye to the village elder. They begin their trek towards the distant city lights. The city is alive with music, colors, and the smell of spices. Banners wave. The Great Central Asian Cook-Off 2025. Taste the tradition. Chefs from all over have arrived, introducing the competitors. Nurjan from Kazakhstan with his golden knife prepares his station. Karim from Tajikistan handles his secret spices with utmost care. And Jamshid, the youngest contestant, arrives with a rabbit for an assistant. The crowd murmurs as they notice the unusual pair. The head judge approaches the center stage. The judge raises his hand. You have 2 hours. Begin. Pots sizzle. Fires crackle instantly across the cooking area. The air fills with the rhythm of professional cooking commencing. Jamshid takes a deep, centering breath before starting his family recipe. The energy of the crowd settles into focused anticipation. Jamshid slices carrots carefully, focusing on precision. Long-Ears carries onions from a basket to the preparation area. He bumps into a spice bag and sneezes loudly. Achoo! The crowd bursts into laughter. Jamshid reassures his assistant with a loving smile. Jamshid whispers, every carrot is a color, every grain of rice is a blessing. He heats the oil, adds the meat, and begins the crucial searing process. Long-Ears takes a small wooden spoon to stir the bottom of the pot. This rhythmic stirring creates a subtle, comforting sound like music in the market. The rich, complex aroma of the cooking plov begins to spread widely. People stop walking and look towards the source of the amazing smell. One bystander exclaims, "What is that aroma?" Another adds wistfully, "It smells like childhood." Jamshid carefully adds the rice, ensuring even distribution. Long-Ears sits patiently beside the steaming pot, radiating warmth. The rival chefs, at Nurjan and at Karim, glance over with interest. Jamshid checks the time, knowing the final stage is nearing completion. The aroma has reached its peak intensity, promising a masterpiece. The intense 2 hours conclude, and the judging phase begins immediately. The judges approach the first station, solemn and critical. Chef Nurjan's dish is deemed too salty upon tasting. Next, Chef Karim presents his recipe, filled with exotic spices. Chef Karim's attempt is slightly burnt near the bottom layers. Finally, the judges arrive at the humble station of the young contestant. He steps forward with quiet confidence, presenting the family's traditional dish. A judge takes one bite and closes his eyes in sudden stillness. This flavor, it feels alive, the judge whispers reverently. The crowd holds its breath as the scoreboard display is activated. The scoreboard lights up, revealing the rankings with a flash. Third place Jamshid and Long-Ears. The crowd erupts in cheers. Long-Ears jumps into the air in celebration, landing with a comedic splash. He pops out quickly, with a single grain of fluffy rice stuck perfectly on his nose. Jamshid laughs heartily, embracing his silly assistant. The lead judge approaches them with a gentle smile. He presents the bronze medal to the surprised young chef. Other chefs watch, their initial competitiveness replaced by respect. At sunset, the festival colors shift to deep oranges and warm golds. Jamshid holds his bronze medal, its metal catching the last light. His grandmother's voice echoes in his mind. Osh Plov must be cooked with heart. The other chefs approach him in a line, offering congratulations. Your dish reminded us of home, Chef Nurzan says softly, breaking his competitive facade. Jamshid smiles genuinely, realizing the true value of his achievement. I didn't win first place, but I cooked from love, he replies. Long-Ears is rewarded with a special tiny medal, funniest sous chef. The camera pans out slowly, showing the two friends leaving the site. The scent of Plov and laughter lingers sweetly in the cooling air.